Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Thewomanking, and today we're going to talk about the movie The Woman King. Keep watching this review to the end to find out the real truth behind this movie. Okay. Like the director himself, I wanted to complete the movie. Let's talk about the movie performance. Okay, of course we had the beautiful Viola Davis in this movie. We had hero Stephen, Sheila Ain, our very own Nigerian Pastor PJ, Jimmy Odukoya, John Boyega, who was of course the king in the movie, you know, Lashana Leah, Susa. We had lots of actors and actresses in this movie. And of course, did they bring their A game to this movie? Yes, they did. This movie was, it really showed that actors can make or mar a script, because these actors actually uplifted that script. Like they took the script like this. It showed, you know, that actors can act in such a way that they can tell the story in a way, and even in a better way than the screenwriter, you know, planned to. And that was what they did. And they seem to have been carefully picked, because for every role, they all knew how to, you know, act the different roles perfectly. And of course, we have the king, Giza, John Boyega, who, you know, with his funny intonations. I remember when he told, when he said, come, my dear, what is your name? You are skilled. Hey, you're as beautiful and as skilled as you are. If she was not as skilled as she is, I would have made her another of my wife. I'm like, okay. But I did like that part. It was funny. And that was humor. Okay. Moving on, we are going to go to the cinematography. Well, for the cinematography, yeah, it was okay. Although in some areas, I felt the exposure should have been increased or decreased a little. But overall, it was clear and crisp. So I liked it. And yeah, they also did a nice job there. Next, we're going to talk about the location. Well, if you've actually researched about the Dahomeys, you know, the ancestral home and everything, then you will know that they actually did a very nice job in the location choice. Although I did feel something was missing in respect to the relationship between the King's Palace and how it was able to show the relationship between the Dahomey Amazons and Black Panther. I know so many of you never knew this, but they actually have a relationship with Black Panther. Yes, unless maybe I wasn't paying attention and I didn't notice that, but I guess I was, but I didn't really see that. And if you want to know the relationship, watch this video to the end, because that is where I'm going to talk about that. Up next, we have the music. Now, the music was definitely one of my favorite things about this movie, because maybe when you think, there's nothing else to do, they'll come up with their very nice rhythms, the drums, the sounds, the dance. I loved how, like, these people actually put in a lot of work into their choreography, because it was amazing. Not just did they put work, but these women were flexible. That means they were really exercising before this movie was released. Moving on, we are going to have, we're going to talk about what I liked and what I didn't like about this movie. Well, I like the fact that they told the story, the African story, that is not always, is not what we see in most movies, okay? I liked the prosthetics. I liked the prosthetics was, I mean, you guys know that I love to see good prosthetics in movies. And these guys showed me that they could do the job. Yes, it was good. The shooting scenes and everything seemed a bit believable. And I like the emotions. The actors knew how to, like, bring emotions every scene. Like, I could see myself, you know, feeling it, all right? I also like this good balance of humor that they had. It wasn't a comedy, but we had few laughs. They were not much, but there were a few of them. Okay, now let's talk about what I didn't like. Yes, I did say I like that they told the African story, but there is a but. There is a but. They didn't tell this story exactly how it happened. It wasn't really how it happened that it was told. And that is where that, I have this big question mark. This is a Hollywood movie. Hollywood is telling our story that has to do with slavery as well in this story. They didn't really say the main truth about these Dahomey Amazons. Okay? Just before you come after me to say, hey, you, is a nice movie, this, that, please go to Google and do your research. All right. So if you want me to actually make a video talking about these warriors, what they wear, you know, how they did everything, you can comment in the section below, because this video is for the movie review, which is why I'm not really going to fault them completely, because of course it's a movie, and the movie, maybe the aim wasn't really to tell the story how it was completely, even though at the beginning of the movie they said it's a true life story. But then again, it was a nice movie, and it was a pretty decent, nice movie, and I liked the movie. So I'm not really going to fault that, you know, that way, because they told it in such a way that it actually benefited us Africans. Let's be honest. Okay, it felt like we were the main heroes, which, well, of course, I said I'm not going to make this video about the Dahomey Amazons, but I love the fact that that story was told, because that's the story that not so many people know about, and it's nice that it's making us want to go back to our history and know more about us, how we, you know, the whole thing about us and everything. Now let me talk about the cinema guy. This guy, we first started when TJ came with his first appearance. He just kept shouting in his seat, PJ. I'm like, hello, bros. What's up now? Is that your? Oh my god! And that was just not it. Okay, for every scene in the movie, he was completing. I'm like, did you come to the cinema, or are you in your house watching this movie? Can you just keep quiet and let me concentrate and watch this movie? Because, like, he was okay. He also saying, I think that guy is the king's twin. He's the king's twin. I'm sure. I think he's the king's. I'm like, Winnie, watch this video in peace. Watch this movie in peace. At the point, he couldn't hold it to himself again. He had to tap me, and I'm like, I think he's his twin. And I'm like, oh yeah, wow, oh really? Oh, wait. I missed the part where he was now typing on his WhatsApp status, was now typing something, Nollywood movies. I'm like, hello, bros. This is a Hollywood movie. It is not a Nollywood movie. It was not produced by a Nollywood producer. So why are you typing Nollywood movies? Like, exactly why? Exactly why? All right, boys. So just funny. Now let's talk about the correlation between Black Panther and the Dahomey warriors. Okay, so Dahomey kingdom is actually still existing here. Now in their king's palace, there is above the palace they have two panthers. They have two panthers, you know, and these panthers, they signify their ancestral king. Okay, and they said before the king, you know, had intercourse with his wife, he transformed into a panther to have intercourse with the wife, and the children of the king are known as the children of Panther King, something like that. Also, they have the swords above the palace, which represent the Dahomey warriors as well. And then they now have a particular sword in between the two panthers in a crisscross, you know, is in a crisscross way. That's this, okay? And we all know what this signifies. So this signifies what? Wakanda forever. Plus the two panthers, what does that mean? Black Panther, Wakanda forever. Where did that happen? In the Dahomey kingdom. Now, so that shows that there is a relationship between these people and the Black Panthers. And if you watch Black Panther, then you would actually understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I've basically touched everything I want to everything about this movie, and that's just it. This review isn't meant to be a pretty long one, and it's not meant to be one where, you know, I start analyzing it scene by scene, because I do not want to give out spoilers. So you guys, it's a nice movie, okay? But yes, of course, in every nice movie there is always a little comma and everything, but I loved the movie and I did have a great time in the cinema. And let's get to the rating. Okay, what should I rate this movie? I think I'm going to rate this movie a 7. Yeah, 7 is beyond average, you guys. So I'm rating it 7 because they acted well, the location, the music, the sound, the quality, everything was cool. But like I said, if you want to tell a historical story, please do not leave off the important parts of the history in the story. Do you understand? So because of that, I'm giving it a 7. And I feel Africans are actually the ones that can tell their story better. Nobody can tell our stories better than us. And that's just it. Nobody can tell the black story better than us. And that's just it. But the movie overall, it was a nice and decent movie. Okay? So if you do watch the movie, or if you've watched the movie, or you just have any opinion, drop it in the comment section. And don't forget to like my video, comment, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like and comment so that YouTube can recommend this video to other people. All right, so until next time, my loves, don't forget to come to this channel again for more movie reviews. Bye and see you soon. My name is Ife Unas.